Woof Pictures. Welcome to Muttley's Musical Musings, episode 6. You never can have too much music. Apologies, we're like over a week late. I've been procrastinating and stuff. So, whatever. I'll try and make up for it with a bit of good news, which I'll save towards the end. And also, so I'm just looking at albums we bought this month. We did good. We had over 36 albums physically added to the collection, plus some stuff from Bandcamp, which I'll touch on. I'll touch on the Bandcamp stuff first. So there's the bits and pieces I got off Bandcamp. There's an artist on there called Gavin Burgess, who I remember from like my late teens back in New Zealand, where I grew up. There was this little known festival in a field in the middle of nowhere, just outside of the town I grew up in, which was called Wongahu Music Festival. And Gavin Burgess was there with one of his bands. I think it was his own band, Gavin Burgess Band. I was trying to find out more information about this festival, which is like very difficult to come by. I think it ran through most of the 90s. I helped out one year at this festival. And it was good. It was a nice experience. You kind of like out there camping and stuff. It was a lot smaller than all the big glamorous ones you get these days. But I can remember just in my late teens, meeting this Gavin guy, and I was chatting to him after his set, or before his set even. And just like as a wide-eyed teenager, I was kind of like, wow, this guy's taking this time to speak to little old me. And, I'll never forget that. It was quite nice to talk to him and stuff. So yeah, as I was looking for this Wongahu Music Festival stuff, I found some of his stuff on Bandcamp. I checked it out, and it's kind of like diving into my childhood there. I didn't listen to a lot of music as a kid, or if I did, it was mostly Jesus metal, with a little bit of Joe Satriani thrown in, and maybe a bit of Metallica here or there. It wasn't a lot. I definitely liked my instrumental rock, though. We'll touch on that another episode. So yeah, I got this Gavin Burgess stuff. Probably the standout track of his I like is Hero, which is pretty good. So check him out on Bandcamp, buy his stuff, check out the song Hero. It's really good. He's got a YouTube channel as well, so you can probably have a look there. It's kind of like the late 90s New Zealand indie scene. So that's as well worth looking at. Like I said, 36 albums. We got a few hashtag completed at mates, as I call it, with bands throughout June. So I'll kind of like ramble through. Raging Speedhorn had 3 more albums come. Big up to Adam Feasy for interviewing them, introducing me via interview to them the previous month. Adam Feasy does a show which I've mentioned a lot, and his show's been instrumental in just finding a shit ton of bands. That's really good. So there'll be a link to his show there. And so yeah, that's completed. Dio, I had the final from his band Dio album come in the post, so that's completed, done and dusted. Also, there's one of the best things about lockdown for me was what I'm about to go into now was a bit like a modern day version of how Guns N' Roses were formed. 2 bands, the Amarettes. This is one of their 4 albums, which I've completed. I got all 4 albums. I can't wait to see the new band that they formed with Tequila Mockingbird, and probably the song I like off that. It's a brilliant music video to it too. Somebody put something in my drink. It's well worth watching on YouTube. This is the album. It has a brilliant song, probably my favourite Amaret song, Let the Neighbours Call the Cops. So much like Hollywood Rose and LA Guns merged together to form a new band, which we all know. It probably doesn't need to be named. The clue is in the names of the other 2 bands, guys, if you're struggling. So yeah, these 2 merged during lockdown and formed a new band called The Hot Damned. And the fan reaction to them has been fucking amazing. It's the best thing to come out of the fan reaction, not the band themselves, although that is pretty good. The fan reaction to them has just been phenomenal. They've just sold, just for some reason they decided, let's sell rainbow tie-dye merch, and even myself included just bought all of the tie-dye It's pretty cool. So when they do their first gig, there's just going to be like a sea of tie-dye at their show. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to touch back on gigs in a minute. I did say I had some good news, which I'm going to leave to the end. Dark Sky Choir, I got a single that wasn't on either of their albums. That was on an EP, I think. The rest of those tracks on that EP were on their other 2 albums. So I got their other album. So that's good. Completed them now. Touch wood. And what else did we do? Dream Theater. I bought 4 more albums. I got the entire Dream Theater studio collection now. Who else did we complete? ELO. So yeah, I already had a box set of the original band back in the which was 70s and 80s. Then they broke up, and then in the 2000s, Jeff Lynne reformed ELO. Did 3 albums, which I've got. So I've completed ELO now and started on Jeff Lynne's solo stuff. So bringing you to the big news. I have a gig to go to this Sunday. It's my first gig since lockdown started, and it's the first gig for this band since lockdown started. As I've already mentioned, Adam and the Hellcats. So yeah, their show, I'll link in the bottom, which is every second Wednesday, is Welcome to the Madhouse, and that's where I've been discovering a shit ton of music. So this is still sealed, by the way, guys. So Adam and the Hellcats, if you're watching, I'm going to unwrap this and get you guys to sign it after your set. And looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. That's an Oldham. I think it's all booked. Obviously, we're social distance. We've had the book tables of 4, so I'm going up via Bristol, taking a few others with me, like friends of the band type thing. So that's going to be a brilliant night out. So I'm really looking forward to that. Once I've been to the concert, there's going to be some Facebook exclusives, not on my YouTube channel, where I'm talking about the show and how much I enjoyed it and stuff. So there'll be a link to my Facebook as well. So check that out. Thanks for watching. Once again, sorry I was a little bit late. So that's an update of where I'm at. An update of some of the stuff I've enjoyed. July is already looking pretty hot for music. So I'll do my best to actually post it at the end of July. I've got the last week off, so no excuses really. Love and sausages.